Hi Shiva,
Hi, sir.
how are you?
Yeah, fine, sir.
Okay, so I gave a scenario for AWS AMI building, right? For
Yes.
two users by taking the MySQL server and data backup into that, making AMIs, right? So you made the solution for that, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, this is the PPT. Okay, you can start explaining this solution, problem and solution, requirement and solution.
Okay. So this is for requirement for AMI basically. So we'll look at the scenario first. One user wants to prepare Ubuntu MySQL server and save it as AMI. Then there is another user, second user, wanted to take MySQL AMI from the user one and launch his EC2 instance and add some more records in it within the existing MySQL database. After that, he wanted to install one Apache 2 web server in his EC2 instance. Now the second user wanted to save it as a new AMI with his MySQL data updated. Then the both users need to use different IAM user IDs. So this is our requirement. So how can we approach the design steps for this requirement? Let us see. So if you want to connect to on the LinkedIn, so you can just go to my profile URL on the LinkedIn, you can connect. So these are the design steps for the IAM requirement. So first of all, we need to create two IAM users with EC2 full access from the admin account. So after we created two IAM users for the different users, then we need the first user can launch one EC2 instance and set up his MySQL data on the EC2, and it should be saved it as one AMI, and it will converted to one AMI. Now the second user wanted to use this first user AMI ID with his login credentials for launching EC2 for the second user. Now the second user need to insert a few more records into MySQL DB, existing DB, and also he need to install one Apache 2 web server on his EC2 machine. Now the second user need to save his EC2 machine as a new AMI for the future use, for the future purpose. So that is our AMI requirement for this live task.
Okay, just go to the, okay, so be here, second slide. I have to ask some questions to you, like you are saying all these manual design steps, right? You can automate these in Terraform as well as in JSON for using in CloudFormation. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
So if you want to write the Terraform scripts, what kind of design you will take it? Initially, what you need to do. I'm not asking you code level, tell the commands or to tell the code snippets or something. Some design you will plan according to these requirements, design requirements, right? So can you explain that?
Okay, initially, first we need to take the two IAM users, right, for this requirement.
So that you are going to use it manually, right? User's creation, or how? You can create with Terraform also?
Yes, we can create with Terraform also.
By using admin account.
Yes, yes.
So initially one script will be there for creating the IAM users with admin account, right?
From the admin account.
Then next second step, how are we going to do it?
So next setup, after we created users, IAM users. So for the first user, we need to launch one EC2. We have the resources group, right, and the Terraform launching a EC2 resource for the first user, and we need to set up this MySQL data on the EC2. For that,
that will be part of the script, right?
Yeah, that will be part of the inside while creating the EC2 script.
Okay, we need to mention first user you logged in manually with access
credentials.
admin credentials with admin account, and second user again you are going to do access separately for this user ID, right? Then third user also you are going to do the same way by using his user credentials, right?
Yes, yes.
So finally, you will find in admin account, 2 AMIs are created by these two guys with Terraform script. So now let us say how many times you logged in into EC2 here. Is it 2 times or 3 times?
Is it 2 times only?
Logged in into AWS from CLI, I am asking. Not manually, with Terraform script.
Okay, the Terraform script only once time, first time.
No, how it is one time? One time means one login ID will be there. With that only you should run the scripts. Is it possible like that? So for each user you will have a provider access, right?
Yes, we provided, yes.
And then how many users are there here total, including admin?
3.
And then 3 times you need to have that, right? Design. Now all these 3 scripts, can it be executed sequentially?
Yeah, it's possible. So are you asking 3 scripts we need to execute simultaneously, right?
Yeah, one by one. As per the design steps, 1, 2, 3 scripts, you can run it continuously, right? One by one.
First step and second step.
Okay. Next question is, let us say I want to destroy this setup. How to do? To Terraform.
We have a command, right? Terraform destroy.
No, Terraform command is there. Destroy command is there. Single command. But where to use, how to use, when to use. Now you have done third step. Now AMIs are there. Now your manager or tech lead said, okay, no, I don't need that. Just destroy the setup. Destroy the setup. How are we going to do that?
For that,
what is the sequence? You are doing a destroy command for every setup. How did you use it? Destroy command. First, what did you do? Then later, second step, what did you do for destroying?
For that,
now you take any script. You did a lot of POCs with Terraform, WordPress. Then you execute that script and you make sure Terraform understands that environment, and you are giving the command with that specifications to destroy the setup. In Terraform, when you run the infrastructure setup, it understands that I am using this particular environment. Now, when you use the applied destroy command, you are applying means before that you would have given a plan to Terraform. This is the plan, I am working with that. Right? Plan command is there, right, in Terraform?
Yes.
After that, you are executing this one, right? Script. What is the command you are using for executing script?
Terraform apply.
Apply what script you are giving, right?
Yes,
or apply
resources.
Terraform.
Terraform apply something I don't remember.
Okay, when you apply it, it is going to execute it, right? And it will verify first, right? Terraform will verify whether it is existing or not. Let us say you want to update the infrastructure. You need to add one code snippet and update the infrastructure also. Let us say additional EC2, you want to add it in any setup. That is the process. Now, let us say when you say destroy, what Terraform understands it. That is the current setup. The user gave it to me. I need to destroy the current setup.
Yes.
That's where it understands, right?
Yes.
Now, in this case, how many setups you have done it with the different scripts?
Here are two setups.
Is it 2 users you used it for Terraform or 3 users?
Basically, 3 users only.
Okay. Then how are you going to do that? Let's try. You need to give a plan to Terraform, right? So for Terraform, you need to give a plan to Terraform by each access, right?
Yes. For the 2 IAM users and also the admin, for the admin also.
Right. Now, let us say sequentially you need to delete means you need to come from bottom to up, right? First you need to take second user and destroy that environment, then later on first user, destroy that environment, then later on coming back to admin account, right?
Yes.
In a reversal way, you need to run the scripts and use the destroy command on that setup, right? Because each user setup is different, right?
Yes.
So in a consolidation, how are you going to do this? Let us say you have executed this using Terraform, this processor with this design step requirement. Now, how are you going to follow? First, which user you are going to take up, which user script you are going to take. Later, next, what, all those you can explain.
So we'll take the second user script. So in order to destroy the resources, so we need to plan in the script. We need to plan for the destroy the second user script infrastructure. So for the once the second user infrastructure deleted, we need to execute the first user setup EC2 resources. And once the EC2 first user infrastructure will be deleted successfully and it verifies, then we'll go into the admin.
Okay, good. So when you are doing Terraform scripts, again, you have done a lot of things, but now if you want to, when you work with Terraform, you can try this way, what you discussed.
Okay, creation and how we can.
Yes, first you need to create the environments for 3 users. Then later on, one by one, you can show deleting these setup.
Within resources.
That is the sequence we need to follow, right, in Terraform.
Yes.
Right. Good. So let us do some more demos like this.